Ipas2 Reviews are showing that the hard work from Chris Campbell and Chris Jones of the Prosperity team are finally paying off after 8 years. Hello, my friend. My name is Terrence Pennington. I'd like to talk with you about a system that I am proud to own and has changed the way I think about my business. Before I talk about the Ipas2 reviews that are getting all the raves right now, I want to talk about how the Ipas2 system has changed my life. My business has been automated to the point that in a short period of time, I will have the time freedom that I hoped for when I entered the home-based business internet marketing industry. Many who know me also know that I faced financial extinction when I turned 50 years old some years ago. I couldn't get a job in corporate America in my field, and I had to turn to the home-based business industry to achieve the levels of financial success that I knew that I needed to support my family and to develop residual income. I tried a few network marketing ventures, but they didn't provide either the money or the freedoms that I was seeking. One had to work very hard to convince friends, relatives, and strangers to buy and promote products. There were in-home and hotel meetings that your upline required you to attend, and you had to be on auto ship for a certain amount of the product in order to qualify to get paid. So not only wasn't I making much money, but I was consistently spending more than I could afford just to be in a position to make money if I happened to find somebody who wanted to join my business. It was a beating. I knew that there were people in the home-based business industry that were getting paid, and getting paid handsomely. So I went on a quest to find out just how they were doing it. Purely by a fluke, I met a person who really empathized with my situation. And he introduced me to some people who were doing various phases of internet marketing. A whole new world unfolded before me, and I began to see that one could make money on the internet through attraction marketing rather than persuasion marketing. All you had to do was have a credible offer, put it in front of people who were looking for it and wanted to solve their problem, and gain their trust through honesty and transparency and make them an offer. Now, that's easier said than done, because there's a lot of learning behind that process. I had a huge learning curve. It was difficult for me to learn all the technical stuff that needed to be mastered in order to grow my business quickly. So although I was with a group of people who were giving me all the education and techniques that I needed, it was going to take me some time to get where I wanted to be. Then I saw the Ipas2 reviews. Ipas2 stands for Internet Prospect Acceleration Systems. Being a member of the Prosperity team, I personally know Chris Jones and Chris Campbell and what they've done to take 95% of the learning curve away. Bottom line, I don't have to know everything. All I have to know is how to drive traffic. If you will click on the link below on the second line of the description, I'll let my friend Chris Jones explain his system. He does a much better job at it than I do. But when you enter your email address on the landing page, on the other side of that link, you'll be directed to a webinar in which Ipas2 is explained. You can see the Ipas2 reviews for yourself. Additionally, you'll be added to my email list where we can start a dialogue, just you and me, about how we can help you to make a success of your online business or any other business that you might be in. I'm Terrence Pennington, and I'll see you on the other side.